first? Just let me know so I don't just put you on the spot. And your name again, I'm sorry.
Brandon.
Brandon. Anyone else? Chisa?
What happens is just not put you on the spot.
I thought the hand went up.
No, I started.
No.
Yes. Can I go back? I'm just gonna finish the, so put me at the end.
Okay, great.
Yes.
And your name is?
My name?
Yes.
Julius.
Julius.
Julius Kuntz.
Julius. Okay. Thanks, Julius. The one thing that I wanted to do in this time is to help us get back to what I think we're losing is the art of the conversation. You know, my business is in technology, so a lot of people think that I love texting, I love chatting, I love doing all this stuff online. It's a wonderful tool, however, I think really communicating and conversating with people, we're losing that. So I think when we have those moments of conversation, then we really get to know people instead of assuming we know everything about them because of their Twitter posts. So, Brandon, you come up. I have a question for you. What sweets would you give up to live 20 more years?
Ain't gonna happen.
What? Just answer it how you want.
Brownies.
And why?
I will give up brownies because brownies is something that I love to eat. I mean, I can snack on brownies in the morning, lunch, dinner, at any given time. I mean, I never get tired of them. I remember when I was younger, we used to go to the candy store around the corner from the house, and we had the little daily snacks, little brownies, and so I would ask my mom to get a whole box of them. And she was like, boy, you eating all this junk food, your teeth gonna fall out. And I was like, Mom, I'll be okay, I'm an athlete, I'll work it off. But as I got older, and when I wasn't playing football anymore, I started seeing the weight added on from the brownies and then going to the dentist and having it. And so in order to live an extra 20 years, I would cut back on the brownies, slowly take myself off. I don't think I could just stop completely.
Yeah.
I probably have some shakes or whatever. But I would give it up that way just so I can live longer because they are my favorite. Thank you.
That's great. Julius,
Yes.
come on down. Okay, this is another food question. So, it just so happened it was our random questions here. But what is the most unforgettable dinner that you've ever had?
Wow. And that's a lot to answer.
Wow. You got 2.5 minutes.
I think it has to be a Thanksgiving dinner where my mom made about 3 different types of meats, about all types of vegetables from green beans to collard greens to turnip green and cornbread and all the other things that comes along with Thanksgiving dinner with homemade stuffing with giblet gravy. Y'all don't know anything about it. And with pound cakes and potato pies. And you can't forget a meal like that. But the most important thing is that when we was all sitting around the table and we were enjoying the food, I was able to look around and see my dad, who just turned 85 years old. See my mom, who just turned 77. See all my siblings still alive, well. And just to think that all of the things that have happened over the years, I can't forget that dinner not because of the taste of the food, but seeing my loved ones. And they were no one bickering. There was no one at odds with one another, and we had our children with us. It was one of the most memorable times of my life. But mind you, I did get the turkey wing. That was a promise to me that I was supposed to get the turkey wing, and I did. And so that was probably one of my most memorable times.
I see you still right.
I can go, yeah.
Okay. Come on then.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say it.
No, okay. I guess our written invitation worked.
No, I thought I had a little extra time. Just, you know. Okay,
Okay, you ready?
yes.
During what period of your life do you feel you had the most personal growth?
Everybody else's was fun.
You can talk about food.
Oh my goodness. I was
I'd say what
food.
personal
Oh,
Yes,
no.
personal growth.
Wow.
Perfect.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is tie it back into food because actually this would make a perfectly good story. So I guess as far as the most personal growth would be when I met my husband, because I stopped going out and partying as much because I used to party Thursday through Sunday every week on a regular basis and just have a good time with my friends. So your activity level was different. I used to work at a company where I went in the afternoon and would get off, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So you would sleep a good portion of the day, get up and get something to eat. You would eat in the cafeteria in the middle of the day, but all of your energy was used up. You were burning everything. Then when I got with my husband, what happened was I became very domesticated. So in being domesticated, you started cooking. You started going grocery shopping a whole lot more. You started staying home a lot more because he's not a party person. So the changes as far as the personal growth are literal because then we gained some weight. However, I would say that the weight gain, I would take that over the party. I would rather have the weight gain than to have the life that I had prior to meeting my husband. So my personal growth happened starting in October of 2004. He moved down here in 2005 in February. And we've been together ever since then. So we've been growing literally since February of 2005, which is when we moved in together into our first apartment. And that personal growth has calmed me down a lot. It's helped me to focus a lot more. It's helped me to cook a lot more. I do love to bake, so whenever I get that urge, usually I'll do that. I do a whole lot more family meals than I used to with the extended family, and so the personal growth is literal, physical, and mental as well. So that's it.
Sign me up.
I know.
Okay, do we have time for one more, or
No, we got short time.
we're kind of short for time? Okay. Well, if you can take this